Okay. All right. Um, I'm just gonna start talking and you don't have to say anything. You just try your best to fall asleep. Okay. Um, yeah. I love you so much. I'm still amazed that you're in my life. I tell you that a bunch, but I just trying to figure out things to say to help you fall asleep. And yeah, I love you a lot. The one time I messaged you on the bus, and it's still true. Um, Sometimes it's hard to believe that you're real. I can't like I. Sometimes I wonder if you're even human or if you're some sort of different amazing creature or an angel or something. Um, yeah, because you're incredible and unbelievable, amazing, so understanding and accepting. You're healthy and you have a PhD, lots of postdoctorate experience, and you love me, and that's close to unbelievable. I can't believe it. How, I, yeah, it's just so hard to believe, and I have like nothing. So yeah, I feel super lucky, and I still feel super lucky and feel lucky like every day that I realize that you love me. And yeah, yeah, I love you a lot. Hmm. I when I was helping you find a job, I was very nervous because you seem so surreal that if it if it turned out to be true, like if it turned out to be true that you are too good to be true, it's a funny phrase, then I guess it would hurt a little bit. It would because you just seem so amazing and like a ray of hope. Uh, and to find out that once you did get a good job and you did leave after realizing that maybe you are too good, then instead of you seeming too good to be true, you become too good to be true because it's not true. But I would still love you, and it would hurt. And I guess the one thing I wanted to explain that was why I was nervous is not so much like, yeah, I'm nervous of you leaving, but the reason for the leaving, yeah, yeah, if you left because you have better finances and you're in a different level and you realize that all of these things do make you too good for me, it would hurt in a different way. It would hurt that, like, I guess it would be like I'd be kind of surprised to find out that, yeah, yeah, you are too good to be true. And that's why I brought even though when we were talking about that, you brought up that I shouldn't be worried about this, but that I should be more worried about the polyamory and monogamy aspects of us, and how you're monogamous and I'm polyamorous, and that's what I should be worried about. And the thing is, I understand that, and I love you so much, and I really want things to work out. And if ever there's something that bothers you, that can be worked on, I would definitely work on it. And if at the end we just can't, no matter how hard we try, and you end up leaving for that, that's something I'll understand, and I won't love you any less because of it. I'll still love you a lot, and I'll love the fact that you tried and you gave it a chance, um, or you try to work with it with me, And if it didn't work out in the end, I would still love you so much, so much, and maybe even more because you gave it a good shot. You gave it your best, and if it didn't work, I'd still love you a lot, and I would still kind of think in a way that you were too good to be true. Like I would still be amazed by you, and I guess that's why it's finding the job makes me nervous. Although I know that I shouldn't be, because if you leave because you found success, then that's that. You leave. Like there's no point in delaying it. If you were gonna leave for that reason, then the sooner it happens, the easier it is for everybody. But yeah, I guess that's the one thing. That's the mentality I was trying to explain. I wasn't sure if you understood that mentality and my thoughts on those ideas, those two ideas. Yeah, I love you a lot. I really do. You're incredible. Um, the more I talk to you, the more incredible you seem. The more understanding you seem to be, and the more accepting you seem to be, and it just amazes me. And yeah, it's been a while, a long. It's been quite a while since I felt like I got lucky, but getting to know you made me feel lucky again. Made me realize that I am lucky. That I'm really lucky. Yeah. Like I told you before, getting to know you was makes me feel pretty much as lucky as that one time where I was buying scratcher tickets and for 2 months straight was winning every scratcher ticket that I bought. You make me feel that lucky. Yeah, I love you a lot. Kezia knows I love you a lot. I let her know because I don't like to hide anything. And your transparency, I love how you're very transparent and you're very strong. You're stronger than you know, and that's true about you. It's true about Kezia. It's weird. It's weird how people don't realize how much strength they have and how strong they are sometimes. And I definitely don't realize how strong you are and how amazing you are. And how lucky anyone would be to know you or to have you. It's a privilege. Knowing you is like a privilege. Yeah, I feel so lucky. Um, I I'm amazed that you were attracted to me from the start. I didn't think you were. I remember that. I remember that. I also think it's funny how we thought the same of each other. We didn't think we were attracted to each other from the start, but in reality, we were both attracted to each other from the start. Yeah. Um, like I said, I remember the first time, the first time we hung out, and when we were eating and talking, and sorry about that train noise if it's too loud, but we were eating and talking, and the conversation would be on and off. I think because of the language differences, we would talk, and there would be some silences, and sometimes they were kind of long, and I would think of something to say, and then there would be more silence, and I'd think of something to say, and you'd say something, and then there'd be more silence, and then there'd be a lot of me trying to ask you for clarification or you asking me for clarification, and then I think occasionally we would just nod at each other because we didn't want to ask uh, for clarification too much. But yeah, that made me nervous because it made me think that things weren't going well. And yeah, yeah. I remember I was so nervous when we finished eating because I didn't know what to do after. I didn't know if you wanted me to take you home, like if you were just done, if you felt like you wanted to go back to your place, if I was boring you or something, or if you just didn't want to be around anymore. Yeah, so I was very nervous at the end of our meal. I even asked you what you wanted to do because I didn't want to make a suggestion if you didn't want to be with me. So I asked you what you wanted to do. Your answer was very surprising. It caught me off guard. You said you said anything. I remember you said anything. I said, so what do you want to do now? You said, I don't know, anything. And I was very surprised by that. And I wasn't because you don't speak native English. I wasn't sure if you knew what you like if you meant what you were saying. So I was very confused at that moment, and I didn't know what to do. So I I yeah, yeah. I just remember after that I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. Um, yeah, and I know I wanted more time with you, and I'm glad you didn't want to just go home straight away. That made me very happy. Yeah, that made me very happy. And I was nervous on whether you would go in my car or not because in my mind I knew that maybe like that could feel like a dangerous thing for a stranger to ask you to go into their car. So I was very nervous to ask you if you wanted to go in my car. That's why at the after the dinner. I looked for a place that was close by when you said you wanted coffee. I looked for a really close coffee place that we could walk to because I didn't think that you'd want to go in my car with me because maybe you just didn't feel safe doing that because you didn't want me to pick you up. You said you were gonna Uber to the restaurant, and so I kept that in mind that you didn't want me to pick you up. So that must have meant something, and I thought that meant you just didn't feel safe being in a car with me. Yeah, but later I realized there was a lot more to it than that. Yeah, funny enough. Funny enough. Um, yeah, I love you, sweetheart. I love you. I'm sorry I'm messing with my hair a lot. One of the things I mentioned to you was that it feels like I've been waiting my whole life for you, for someone like you, and I meant that too, because I've always wanted someone who was really understanding, and really accepting, and emotionally strong, and just you're just incredible and amazing, unbelievable. I still think that you're unbelievable. Yeah, I definitely still think that you're unbelievable. Mm. I love you. I love you so much. Hmm. Yeah, I remember you, you thought it was cute that I bought another microphone to talk to you, to do these recordings so that you could fall asleep while listening to me talk. Um, and I thought it was cute that you like listening to my voice. Uh, yeah, I hope you fall asleep. I that you enjoy listening to my voice, and that's cute. That's very cute. I love listening to yours too. Yeah, I can't wait for you to be here in America so we can spend some time together in person. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we've only been around each other physically, I think less than 5 hours total. Yeah, for less than 5 hours total is how long we've been physically close to each other. And despite that, we've grown to fall in love with each other, very much in love with each other. Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of funny. Hmm. Are you are you asleep, sweetheart? Hmm. It seems like you're asleep. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't say anything, sweet. Well, thanks for letting me know you're still awake. I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking and trying to put you to sleep. Yeah, just keep trying to go back to sleep. I love you. You don't have to say it. I just want you to get your rest because it's really late where you are. Yeah. I kind of want to I'm recording this right now just so you know on my other phone as at the same time uh as I'm talking to you. Oh, yeah, I have multiple phones too. Kind of like you. You have two, I have a couple. I have a few. Um, and I'm recording in one of them so that I can upload this later to maybe be able to help you fall asleep, and you can listen to it if you need to whenever you're having a hard time sleeping. And I'll just throw in a bunch of I love yous in there so you can hear that as you're trying to fall asleep. And I love you. I love you, Toledo. I love you a lot. You're amazing. Mm, yeah. I Yeah. You really are amazing. You're like a Santa Cruz. If Santa Cruz was a person, it would be you, I think. Yeah. Because Santa Cruz was amazing. I love that place. I love that place so much. I love you so much. I really do wonder what goes on in your mind, in your head, and why you think you love me more than I love you. I'm very curious because you say that often. You say that you love me more, and it makes me wonder. It's like, wonder why you think that. Hmm. Yeah, I remember just just to meet you, I canceled my plans to go up to Santa Cruz just so that I could get a chance to meet you. I canceled my Christmas and New Year's plans to go up to Santa Cruz and ended up being able to hang out with you for less than 5 hours. Yeah, but I think it was worth it because, yeah, because of this. We ended up really loving each other a lot. You turned out to be super unbelievably amazing, so that makes it all worth it. Yeah, because for a little bit, it didn't seem like you wanted to meet up with me, and I was thinking to myself, man, I don't know if I should have canceled or like rescheduled my Santa Cruz visit because Didn't really seem like you wanted to meet up or talk or spend time with me, but we did. We did. I remember I even told you that I, I kind of forgot what I was going to say. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Yeah. Hmm. Oh well. I'll just continue talking about something random, I guess. Yeah. But you just are really accepting and understanding, and that's super amazing. I remember the first time you opened up to me that night at your friend's house. I was super relieved. You thought I was gonna be mad, I remember. But when I told you I was relieved, you started laughing. I started laughing. Yeah. And I don't know if I don't know if I should say that here, but you got uh, physically aroused, and when you told me that, I thought that was so interesting, and I didn't know that's how you felt about me at that time. Yeah, it's just yeah. I remember telling you that I loved you. I remember telling you that even if you didn't feel the same way, it's okay, because it doesn't change the way that I feel towards you. And you're very, I don't know, it seemed like that really got to you. And a few days later, you messaged me saying that you realized something the night before. And what you realized was that you love me too. And I remember when I read that, it just made me so happy. Yeah, it made my heart smile. It made my entire just being so happy. And I almost couldn't believe it. Just like just like the whole first day of meeting you. I felt lucky just to even get a chance to know somebody as amazing as you. Even if things didn't work out as well as they did, I would have still felt so lucky just to be able to spend that little bit of time that I did with you. Yeah, I love you so much. Are you are you awake, sweetheart? You're so cute. I love you. I hope you sleep well and have sweet, amazing dreams. Yeah. I should make like a hand gesture. Yeah. Sleep well, sweetheart. I love you so much. And I can't wait to see you here in America.